Whoop, whoop. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Happy start of the week. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're all having a great start. We're going to kick it off with some Monday Night Raw watch along. Then about an hour and 15 minutes, hour 20-ish, somewhere around there. We're going to end this live watch along and get ready for the Impact Attack at 9:30 Eastern. Giggity, giggity. Everybody's doing well. Whoop, whoop. You got Revamped Wrestling in the house. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, sir. Hope everything's going well for you. This is a fun little video package.
You say that every week and then you do nothing. You believe dirty Dominic Mysterio is going to keep up with Flip Morgan? Flip Morgan now.
I'll say that was at least a decent finish for that match. Whoop, whoop. This week on As the World Turns. Giggity. We got G-Ball in the house. Whoop, whoop. Yes, very hot. Very, very hot. I'm liking these camera shots they're doing where it's like one take. Kind of Tarantino-ish. Like, go back and watch that one famous scene from Reservoir Dogs. Canada Spaceman scintillated. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, but did she get more than Joe Hendry? Did Rhea Ripley beat Joe Hendry? No, she did not. Whoop, whoop. Giggity. Mommy's home, pal. Whoop dee doo.
It's been exactly 3 months since I've been in this ring. And that's all because of one person.
I can see a Judgment Day Civil War kind of happening. Rhea and Priest against Balor and McDonough, possibly Carlito as well.
Because I'm going to handle him later. She's been walking around with something that I have never lost. And that is the Women's World Championship.
And we go right to the wrestling.
But the funny thing is, you really just actually pissed me off. So what I want you to do is, I want you to walk out here and bring your stupid little stuff in front of me so I can rip you apart.
Now, this is a different Sean Sapsucker. He is I think he's from Nova Scotia somewhere in some trailer park called Sunnyvale. Yeah, Liv should absolutely run in that scenario. It would make sense that she'd bail. She just got done wrestling a match. Here comes a fresh and pissed off Rhea Ripley. Dude, I've actually been watching like some like 2000s Raw from WWE, the 2000s WWE, and I'm watching like the Eddie Guerrero China stuff. Like, dude, this is so much of that. Like, there's a lot of that in this. They definitely pull from that in this.
Apologize about my voice. I had a very long weekend in Mexico, and I've always been known to be quite a screamer. Hi, but Maria, how are you doing? Is your shoulder feeling okay? I wasn't sure when to see you again because of what I did to you. My shoulder is doing great if you wanted to know. Maria, I think
The only thing stopping that is the fact that one lives in Kentucky and the other in California.
but I do.
Whoop whoop.
At first, I really didn't see what you saw in him. I was kind of confused. I just wanted to hurt you. But then I got to spend time with him. I got to look into his eyes. I got to kiss him. And it all just became very, 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 very real to me. More real than what you guys have had. And since you've been gone, I've had
Dude, that was a pretty fun storyline.
So, mommy might finally be home.
Zoom, baby.
Liv is finally on top.
Mommy, it's not what it looks like.
Yeah, like this is reminding me of like when Eddie Guerrero got caught in the showers with Godfather's hose.
Because you know that when you get in my ring, your revenge tour ends. And I waited 3 months for this. I think my patience can handle a little bit longer. That's why I'm going to set out this challenge. SummerSlam.
We got Lab Rat joining us. Yeet, yeet, whoop, whoop. Good to see you. Giggity, giggity.
I always knew that the ending here would be Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. So I'm not gonna run, no. But I do think that you should know I'm not the same Liv Morgan you knew. And just like I helped Dominic finally beat his deadbeat dad, something that you couldn't do, I'm finally gonna beat you too. So I accept. Oh, and Daddy Dom.
Bra and panties match, pal.
Too.
That might have happened. I remember like there was a hack and a lot of like, women's wrestlers pictures got released.
So I'm going to say this loud and clear. SummerSlam, I not only end your revenge tour, I not only end your title reign, I'm gonna end your career.
Nice. That's always fun when you get that barbecue wafting in from nearby from the neighbors. Love that shit, bro. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I think where they're building towards, okay, who is Dom going to go with? Rhea or Liv? Whoop, whoop. What's up, Sonic the Hedge Rat? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Giggity, giggity. So we got stuff going on with Liv, Dom, and Rhea. What if that's when Balor when Balor turns and reveals that he's been with Morgan the entire time? Get me the underdog, pal. I'm not an underdog, damn it. We got Sheamus coming in. So he's going to stand in the ring for about 5 minutes while they do a commercial break and then play a video package. The big dog. Whoop, whoop. And we will be doing NXT tomorrow. Hope to see you then. Whoop, whoop. Giggity. Giggity.
$3 or more online, and we'll take you $3 to use on next week's order. Only in Domino's.
This is the mark of a fighter. A rich, full-flavored lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. A reward for those with a fighter spirit. You've earned this, so hold it high.
Modelo, pal.
What you have inside.
Every time I need a new phone, I have to switch carriers.
That's all of them. At Verizon, everyone can get the best deals. Like that iPhone 15 on now.
Switching all the time, it wasn't easy.
You're gonna be here forever.
And here's your wireless contract.
You're a lawyer for this? Those were hard days. Now that I got a huge store
Whoop, whoop.
upgrade, I'm officially done switching.
New and existing customers get iPhone 15 on us when they trade in any iPhone, any condition, guaranteed.
I really wish you told me sooner.
I know it's not easy dealing with us.
We'll make sure everyone knows that we're important business people.
We treat our seat like a personal spa.
Yeah, pal. Yeah, that's possible. I haven't really been paying attention. I need to look more at that.
With bugs, the struggle is real. That's why you need Zebo traps. Zebo works 24/7.
I hate like adding big to anybody's name. 'Cause it's just like we can't think of anything else, so we're gonna call you Big. But yeah, it's going good, Nelson Kelso. Good to see you. Whoop whoop.
So you can put an end to it. If you don't take medication, deliver it right to your door.
Enter.
The Jingle Man's Benny Blanco.
When you're making a jingle, you can't rush. You're not gonna pick up the guitar. Don't get nice. Take you nice. That was terrible.
The finish line is in sight on Voice to Survive New Zealand. Only 3 teams, 2 episodes.
Thanks, guys.
Now you can test as a team. In this race, you can test individually. We're splitting up.
While independence fits for some. For others, it's all too real.
Here, we're gonna have to navigate through life without him.
Race to Survive New Zealand, tonight at 11 on USA.
Let me explain. Mamacita. Mommy. Come on, mommy. Mamacita, let me explain.
Nice.
What the hell is all this?
I'm just trying to make it up to you.
Yeah, exactly. Like Lil.
No, not really. It's a little bit more complicated.
Definitivamente más complicado.
Hell have no fury. Like a scorned mommy.
Yep, Sheamus had to stand in the ring throughout the entire commercial break and throughout that pre-tape. That's where you need writers.
From a tornado to a tsunami.
Yeah, like in that situation, okay, that it's funny and it makes sense. Like in one of my, like yeah, dude, one of my favorite video games from the SNES was called Secret of Evermore, and there's a character in there who's this like jacked up muscular dude, huge, and his name is Tiny. Dude, Lab Rat, somebody should. Like they do their entrance, and as they know they're going to commercial, they sit in the ring and they pull out their Nintendo, Nintendo Switch, start playing it, come back from commercial to the pre-tape, and you go to the ring and they're still sitting there playing it, and all of a sudden the other person's entrance music hits, and like, oh, okay, we're doing this now, and passes the game off to the ref. Bangers and mosh, Paul.
Years in WWE was interrupted by Bronson Reed, who said, out the old and into the new. Why are we celebrating Sheamus' 15 years? He's celebrating people like me, the new blood of WWE. Oh, hey, wow. Certainly trying to make a name for himself. Has all the tools, all the talent.
Dude, I've always felt Bronson was a great worker. I enjoyed his work as Jonah in TNA. Like he's one of those guys like with the right production, the right, Asian ting, the right people behind him, the right voices in his ear, he could be a huge monster heel. Yeah, like why not acknowledge how fucking ridiculous this shit is? Like honestly, I think that would actually protect the wrestlers more than just them standing there trying to hype the crowd up. Whoop whoop. Yes, absolutely, no. So I definitely get now that you mention that, I'm definitely getting like some Bam Bam Bigelow vibes from him. Like he's a bigger, more agile Bam Bam. That would be funny. Like the wrestler sits down at the announce table and they bring the game system, they set up the announce table and start playing it, and it pops up on the Titantron. That'd be funny. Yeah, again, this is the problem with a lot of matches, is that they're like, the matches themselves are not bad. They're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, this should be a pay-per-view blow-off match between these two guys. Not a match on TV to kind of to build character and story. Dude, that could be an entire gimmick right there. Why not?
One enough for you. That is true. Get your head up, stand trap, switch to the oval, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
4.
Pizza Hut, you old Chicago and Pop.
Tell us how pizza is. Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists? You just have to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge. It's cutting the shareable square. That's delicious. What's your deal, Pizza Hut? The secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each. Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology. Sorry, Chicago. No one outpizza's the Hut.
Quality accepted.
Old Spice Chain Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7.
Dude, yeah, that's the guy right there, Woods. Absolutely. That's your man right there. If you want to do a video game gimmick, that's your dude.
You came looking for a light beer, and you found gold. What the hell for? A light beer with a clean, crisp finish for anyone who expects more from their light beer. Modelo Oro, the gold standard of light beer.
There's a certain magic here, one that can't be found anywhere else. You don't have to look all that hard to find it. It's on the flag-lined streets, in the packed pubs on game day, on the worn-down birds, on bats, on cars, and on windows.
Whoop, whoop.
It's in every memory. There's magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Sign up for Cardinals Checking with Central Bank to get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2 game tickets. See Bank for detail.
Make this a summer to share.
Yeah, that did, but I think like Sheamus did it because he knew Pat's the kind of guy that you could do something like that, and Pat's gonna lean into it and go with it and go with you whatever direction you're taking it.
Visit your local Kia dealer. Lease a new 2024 Sorrento.
Like, Pat McAfee ain't gonna break character. He's gonna stay in that.
Enemy syndrome of dangerous.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing to do. Not at all, Lab Rat. Like, throw that out during wrestlers' entrances as a kind of a way to kind of entice people to buy the video game. That's not bad marketing. Not at all. That's one thing WWE has always been amazing at, is their marketing and promotion.
There's going to be a toughness check. 15 years at WWE, 4-time.
Yeah, McAfee will take that bump. If the story and the situation calls for it, he's in. And we back from commercial. Whoop, whoop.
What an incredible feat of strength by Sheamus. Deadlifting the 330-pounder in a white.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that, Lab Rat, for show.
Physical toll is already taken to be able to deadlift Big Bronson Reed into a white noise.
I can't answer that. I've tried beer. I'm not a beer fan. I'm strictly a vodka man. With New Amsterdam being my personal favorite. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I'm sorry. Especially since through learning through Trailer Park Boys that the liquor stores are run by the government, so there's no free market or no independent owners there, so you're kind of so that's fucked. Seamus over, pal. Yeah, but the problem with whip is they only last for like 30 seconds. Well, whip it good. Da-na-na-na-na. Heel turn, pal. I'm sorry. Anytime I see Pete Dunne, I will never, ever forget the time I personally watched him get kicked out of a locker room for being disrespectful to somebody who, at the time, I thought was a friend. You got knocked the fuck out, man.
I really appreciate you keeping everyone together, especially with everything that you have on your plate. I mean, you still have everything. Let's be honest. Tonight, what you have to face to face with Gunther and a match with Braun Strowman. You're gonna need help out there?
Look, it's Gunther's just telling me what's up at SummerSlam, and Strowman, honestly, I should have handled that a long time ago myself. So just doing my business.
I respect that. I have a question. Why is Carly you don't hang out when I pop up?
It's done.
You gonna say?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think it's Pete Dunne that's in here. I think it's his tag team partner, Tyler Bate. That's why he's not on TV.
But I've been trying to reach you all week. Just cheer me out.
All week, Dom? Really? All week? What about the last 3 months while I've been injured, huh? Or were you too busy playing around with your little girlfriend?
She's angry. People judge you by that. They got everything they want. They got it over with.
WWE Legends. You are the son Sunday from WWE Superstar Sunday. Only a PA watch next day on the
Yeah, I think it's kind of like more Dunne just kind of going heel and doing his own thing, is kind of separating himself from Sheamus. That's kind of my opinion. But in order for him to do that, he kind of had to turn heel. And we got Jeff Goldblum telling us to check out apartments.com. Good God, you could put out an eye with that thing. All right, I need to try that Arby's burger at some point.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds of Liberty Mutual.
Movement. This summer, snacking just this. Introducing new $3 foot-long dippers. The world might not be ready for them, but at $3 a pop.
All right, those $3 foot-long dippers from Subway, they look like game changers. Because for me, that's a meal right there. It's like, oh, I can go to Subway and spend $3 and have an entire meal? Yeah.
You can replace multiple cleaning products. Try
Whoop, whoop.
When the sawdust
I'm sure you guys know who he is. Track Brown just posted on the Hameen Media Group Facebook page a picture of the guy who tried to assassinate Trump, or a screenshot of his tweet that had a picture of the guy who tried to assassinate Trump, and he said in the tweet he put, it says, "Dude looked like he got up every morning singing adrenaline in my soul, every fight out of control, do it all to get him off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home." Ducey, get Canada Spaceman a George Foreman grill, pal. Yeah, pal. Give me those two $3 meal. Give me two of those $3 meals pronto, pal. And I said this before here too with Taco Bell and the $3 menu. Like that double beef cheesy burrito, like that double beefy cheese burrito and their beefy loaded nachos. You get that and a drink, which is like $5. You're covered. Get me Bojangles, pal.
WWE collection cups. Why? Well, featuring a legendary tag team like the Hart Foundation. How about the Dudley Boys, the Outsiders, and Undertaker and Kane? Collect all four at your local Bojangles while supplies last. Again, all you have to do is purchase the delicious Bojangles WWE sandwich combo.
That better be a delicious fucking cookie, bro. Oh yeah, that's right. They do have that that $5 foot long chocolate chip cookie. Forgot about that. Whoop whoop.
Championship opportunity. I want to let you know it is not why I helped you last week against Braun.
I know, Ilya, you don't even need to say that. That's not why you're getting this match. You're getting this match because I asked Adam Pearce to wrestle you for the Intercontinental Championship. Okay? Has nothing to do with last week. I've been watching you for a while. And Ilya, you're good. You're better than good. You're a special talent. When I watch you in the ring, honestly, your game sometimes reminds
Yeah, you can't really look into the whole thing of that sniper being registered as a Republican. Because if you remember, during the primaries, especially the Republican ones, you would have Democrats who would register as Republicans in certain states, to try to vote against Trump so he wouldn't, win the Republican primary.
And that's the kind of person I want to
So you can't really look at the voter registration for it. All you can do is look at his posts, look at his history, look what people said about him. Honestly, I feel bad for the dude. I really do. I feel like he was somebody who was taken advantage of by the intelligence services, by their handlers, and he had his mind fucked with to get him to try to pull this off for as a pawn for the powers that be.
on Monday Night Raw. Sammy, of course, has been champion. Historic 666-day reign of this man. It was never my dream to be here. Dreams always the plan. But when I arrived in WWE, that's all I saw.
Get me El Generico, pal.
Be like the heroes they grew up watching. No original. Were insignificant. WWE needed to witness true dominance. Put the burden on my shoulders. It was easy to wipe the mat with others and shatter the dreams of so many. Swept through NXT UK and NXT. Not because of their lack of skill, because of their reliance on emotions. When I realized I outgrew NXT, I came to SmackDown with the vision of saving one of the most illustrious prizes.
Dude, this is a great video package for Gunther.
Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Yes, I took my prize.
Like, this is the dude who should be like the next monster heel.
Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of all time. For 2 years, the very best in WWE lined up and said they would beat me. They would humble me. And they would take everything from me. And for 2 years, every single one of them fell at the hands of the Ring General. When my record-breaking reign came to an end, I turned to claim a new prize. The King of the Ring.
Dude, I like how Gunther kind of turned his Intercontinental title loss of like, okay, my time as Intercontinental champion is over. What's my next goal?
Still saw the sickening lack of prestige. At pinnacle, there should be so much more. SummerSlam, the prestige of the World Heavyweight Championship
Whoop, whoop.
will change forever. Ladies and gentlemen,
Nah, if you weren't paying attention to the Indies, you would have no idea those are the same guy. As I take hits from the bong, can I get high?
So yeah, I couldn't hear anything past your forehead. But this also
Get me lesbian MMA chicks, pal. Well, except Zoe. She's straight. The other two aren't.
So I'm ready. If you want to do this tonight, we'll do this tonight.
Mark my words, within the next 3 years, next 3 years, WWE will introduce trios tag team titles. It's going to happen. That definitely helps with that. It does. It's just that feels like a better night to just to do that, you know? Because like my job is I do food deliveries. So Saturday nights, those are clearly the more lucrative nights. So it's either, plus work has me working on Thursday nights, so I can't really catch it then. Not really sure on that one, G-Ball. Oh, dude, if there was any doubt that the Illuminati had control over the WWE, considering the fact that Ari Emanuel essentially owns it now, yeah, there's no doubt. Get me twisters, pal. Dude, I used to be really big into tornadoes in the mid 90s. Like 95, 96, 97. Like tornadoes were my thing. Yeah, Twizzlers, pal.
Verizon, everyone can get the best deals. I've got a home 15 on switching all the time. You're gonna think it's
Here's your wireless contract.
need a boyfriend for this? Those were hard days. Now that I've got a huge storage and battery upgrade, I'm officially done switching. New and existing customers get iPhone 15 on us when they trade in any iPhone, any condition, guaranteed. I really wish you told me sooner. Playtime is over. Weekend burgers. Burger. The good burger burger. Arby's did it right. Arby's the Burger King. Arby's, we have the meats.
I know it's not easy to order of us.
I'll make sure everyone knows we're important business people.
Treat our seat like a personal spot.
At Domino's, we've heard the focus groups that some people don't love our classic.
You know what? I think I caught that revamped. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Ben for sure noticed it. Well, to be fair, Germans kind of know a little bit about candy.
And when Missouri Republicans banned abortion, Wesley Bill made clear no woman or provider would be prosecuted for exercising their abortion rights in St. Louis. In Congress, Wesley Bill will work with President Biden to restore abortion rights nationwide. Wesley Bell, a Democrat who will get things done. UDP is responsible for the content of this ad.
All I have to say is, if you're a Democrat, double middle fingers up. Those are my opinions. They do not reflect the views of HMG or anybody else at HMG. That's mine and mine alone. Let's just say, when it comes to Republicans, one middle finger up. Democrats, two up.
This isn't just the Open, it's golf. The Open Championship on USA and Peacock.
Although, granted, it's for a much more personal reasons than political reasons. I willingly 100%, disclose that up front. Because let's just say there's no Republican knives in my back. I'll put it to you that way. Who said beef?
Well, Sonya Deville has been recruiting Shayna and Zoe for weeks now. This was the end result last week on Monday Night Raw. Into the ring and the attack on damage control. The women's team has won Monday Night Raw for May month's hit. And what a return for Sonya Deville.
So does this turn damage control babyface?
And the first thing we see Sonya do in the ring is take out the former champions. Damage control on here this week. Recovering from the effects of that attack. So Sonya Deville, and that's the first time on the block. She tore her ACL last year. Now she has broken the on Selena Baker. First time out of the box. Everybody, she was talking backstage, including Sonya. They were both fired. They were running to a final couple of weeks ago. Good job, that's that up. Selena takes it to Bill. Sonya powerful foot, but Selena obviously. You can relate to some of those contacted the ring box.
Yeah, that was really awkward. That Vaseline, like what? Like that seemed, yeah, that was extremely awkward. Oh, that apron spot looked worth. The arm looked really nice. Yeah, that was really weird. Like, what was the point of that? I will say though, for the at least for trying to get this new group over, this was like a good match for that. Preventing chin locks. That's actually, you know what? If that was explained, that would make sense, and I'd like that, but they didn't do that. Yeah, it was pretty tacky. No, but I like the fact that they just kind of squashed her and, kind of get over the group. And now we got Jey Uso trying to move in on Rhea Ripley.
I'm gonna go take care of business right now. But Damien's enjoying this. He goes face to face with Gunther live next.
No, not a bad little piece of business right there.
That's why NBCU created Open Doors and partnered with State Farm to support small business. To build their ventures and to help them protect what they've worked so hard to build. Let's support small businesses.
I gotcha.
Every local shop is a doorway to a brighter future. Learn more at NBCUOpenDoors.com.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed that finish.
Chicago Italian-style recipes for just $12 each. Sorry, Chicago. No one outbeats the hut.
You've earned this.
Like Lena Vega loses nothing by that. Like it's basically 3-on-1. And she was like having a, it was 3-on-1 against 3 legitimate shooters, against her tiny little ass. Get me Charmin, pal.
Perfect is July 16th and the 17th. Well, all these things have to be more than made mistakes. I have to be making things.
Dude, could you imagine if Dominic had to share a locker room with, say, Owen Hart or Kurt Hennig? Dude. And because Owen Hart and Kurt Hennig would probably be buds with Eddie. Woo-hoo. In fact, interestingly enough, I was reading today about Kurt Hennig's final rib before he passed was on Goldilocks. He padlocked her suitcases together. And what everybody found funny was Kurt was the first person Goldilocks went to looking for help. But from everything I heard about Kurt Hennig was like his ribs would like, if it was somebody that he, was cool with and he liked, then it was all in good fun. It was, it was jokingly, it was. Although I haven't really heard any stories about his ribs towards people he didn't like. Like the one thing I always heard about him was like he's the kind of guy like he'd hide your wallet and then be the first guy to help you go look for it. Dude, Kurt Hennig was awesome. He was so great. There was one story I heard was, you remember, what was it? Slamboree 2000, where they had the triple cage. It was Jarrett, DDP, Arquette. The story was, like before the show started, they had a production meeting, or they had a meeting on talent, or like some sort of talent meeting. They said, okay, whatever you do not bump on this area of the walkway to the ring, because that's where we're doing the spot with Chris Kanyon. And then in Kurt Hennig's match, he did a spot where he brought like the person I forgot who he wrestled, but he brought that person to that spot. Looked like he was going to body slam him, but then the other guy reversed it and they took him back the other way. Basically, it was him doing that. Like he wasn't going to do it, but he did. But he walked up right to the line just to see if Eric Bischoff would shit his pants. And Owen Harts are always in good nature too. Like when it finally started, like if Owen Hart ribbed you and then you finally started sinking in, it started sinking in what was happening, he'd be laughing with you, not at you.
get attention on 2 weeks from Saturday. Cleveland Browns Stadium in the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. Damian Priest and Gunther have never met one-on-one before. They'll do it in a couple of weeks with a world title on the line. Both of their stories are obviously inspiring to the top. And what they're going to do in Cleveland is going to be awesome. Damian Priest.
Dude, in fact, speaking of Kurt Hennig, I recently heard a story about how, what was it? Dave Penzer got Kurt Hennig back at one time. Oh yeah, that'll do it. If it's too frozen, and you pop that thing up and all that pressure, yeah, that'll do it. Whoop whoop! It's Gunther, pal. In fact, that's kind of the same science as to why, like, when soda cans and soda bottles, when they become frozen, they burst.
Your reign has been nothing.
Exactly.
No prestige. And I want to do you a favor. I want to lift that weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, pal.
Just hand me my title and we move on. I wish it was SummerSlam right now so I could knock the smirk off your face. Look, we all heard on that video you say this was never your dream. Let me explain something to you. While you were getting everything headed to you in Europe, I was literally fighting for my life on the street. I fought for 2, let alone become the world champ.
They're very clearly positioning Damian Priest as the babyface.
Here for a paycheck? I don't get the reason we don't need you here.
I think what happens is Damian Priest drops the belt to Gunther after Balor fucks him over. That's my prediction.
You are the last person around here that's taking this title from me. I recognize your hardship, and I'm not going to question your street credibility. But let's be honest, being on the street is a choice. Come on. I mean, don't blame me that your parents thought their offspring is not worth it to provide it with a good life. With my parents, they provided me with everything. My qualities and my greatness.
Dude, and then Gunther even turns it up by being like even douchey. I'm better than you heel. Dude, that'd be awesome. More Damian Priest and R-Truth.
Call themselves world heavyweight champion. And once again, it will be on me. Because who, if not me, the challenge that takes on the responsibility to restore the honor and prestige of this great sport and the World Heavyweight Championship. You know what? There's one thing I don't understand either. I do not understand why all those people here don't love you to death. Because they are just like you. Whatever you're going to achieve in life, you are and you always will be street trash.
Dude, Gunther just killed it with that promo. Got himself over as a heel and helped get Damian over as a babyface.
Somebody who seems to have so much clarity, it's crazy to me that you can't see what's going to come right at you. You don't even see why you lost your title at WrestleMania. It's the same reason you're going to lose to me at SummerSlam. It's because
The only way Gunther can be a babyface is basically if you book him like Vegeta.
Gunther, at SummerSlam, I'm going to remain a campeon. And for the first time in your life, you're going to have to fight from the bottom because you will have absolutely nothing. Then maybe we find out after SummerSlam if you're something more than just a boring, conceited, privileged scumbag. Realizing now that the big smile on his face, the Damian Priest has other things to worry about. And he certainly does. And that's one big son of a bitch. To that man.
Braun Strowman, pal. That would be a great spot to have Schwarzenegger. Absolutely. And plus, again, that shouldn't be too hard to pull off all the connections they got now. All right, so since they're going to commercial there, it looks like that is a decent place to go ahead and end it there for tonight. We'll be back right here on the HMG YouTube channel and the Ridiculously Random Podcast Twitch channel for the Impact Attack. Get yourself a drink, get yourself something to eat, take a smoke break, take a drink break, take a piss break, take a shit break, do whatever you need to do. We'll be back here in 20 minutes. We'll see you then. Giggity. Love you guys. See you then.